Get it ready. Stand by.
It felt good to say all the words that swam across your face without self-supported by interesting thought, design of life too easy.
Hey guys, this is Mark with Hawkeye Ordnance. Wanted to do another video today on the rest of the stuff you need for your match, the stuff you're going to need to carry around all day besides your firearms. We're going to talk a bit about the gun cart and our bag and a few other things we've got out here on the table that you're going to need for your match. So first things first, highly recommend a very good and very large range bag to get all your stuff out to the match. This one also has an interior pocket for ammunition, and I strap my sling on there as well in case I do need it, which I've actually yet to use a sling in competition, but prepared for it otherwise. So that's the foundation. This is the 511 bag. Midway makes a great one. It's this size. I'm sure there's a ton out there besides that as well. But this one's worked well for me. I've had very good luck with the 511 stuff over the years, and I actually started wearing their pants when I was climbing before I even got into shooting. So very good stuff, very tough. Okay, so I'm going to pack my bag up here, and as we go through we'll talk about the stuff here. So first things first is ammunition, and the match I have coming up this weekend has a 50 round count. So I'll be bringing 100 rounds of pistol, rifle, and shotgun. My usual formula is double what I need. I use these little bags that I got. This one actually comes with the 511 bag, and I put my shot shells in here because it's the toughest. And it's just easy to get shells out and manage your ammunition. And then these little bags here I got really cheap. I think actually Gander Mountain had like a sale. And I keep one of these with just sort of my random shot shells, like slugs and buckshot and all that kind of stuff, because you never know. The Holman match, for example, almost always has either slugs or buckshot. The big matches I've been to so far have been nothing but birdshot. And then we've got pistol ammunition. And lastly, rifle ammunition. And again, double whatever the round count is. And actually, if it was one of my first matches again, I'd maybe bring double and a half. I used to shoot more than I shoot now. So that covers that. And then we need our magazines. I usually just bring two fairly new 30 round magazines. These are P-mags in this case. And one 10 or 20 round magazine for going prone, or you don't know. It's just good to have options. So those we'll throw in here. And then lastly we have our pistol magazines, which go in this kind of cool little pouch right here. And these days I carry two, I'm a Glock shooter, so I've got two Glock mags with the Dawson Precision, was it +5, so I can get 23 +6. I can get 23 rounds into each of these. These are great. They're about 30 bucks a piece, and rarely do I ever need more than one, if two at the most for magazines. We throw those guys in there. And then I've just got one sort of spare in here with my little loader. You're loading a lot of rounds all day. That's a nice little thing to have. And while we're up front, we'll go over a couple other little things I carry with me. One is sling attachment points for my rifle. Again, I've yet to use a sling, but it does come up every now and again. And then just some basic tools. This I got at Ace Hardware, which I like because it's got both Torx and Allens for the sizes I need, as well as the standard Phillips and flathead. That fits in there well. And then I keep one little bottle. I use CLP, and there's some awesome other options out there, but keep one little bottle of CLP in there for lubing up my bolt if it gives me any problems. I usually carry a bunch of these. I'm a big coffee drinker, and I like to have caffeine throughout the day, so I'll usually carry a few of these little Starbucks deals. A pen for filling out matchbook stuff. And that's kind of that for there. And then next thing I've got is shotgun chokes. So I keep a pretty full set. I've switched to these, the Briley's, which are very, very, very good and can be screwed in by hand, which I really like. And but I keep the Mossberg factory ones with me as well. Options, options. So that goes in there. And then we got batteries for ear protection and for my rifle's illuminated reticle. Go in there. Okay, while we're on that, eyes and ears. I keep with me, I generally wear these Costa ballistic glasses during the day, assuming the sun's gonna kind of be out part of the time, and wear the Surefire earplugs. I like and will always carry an extra set of these with me. They're more comfortable in some cases, but I don't like having all that stuff strapped to my head all day long, frankly. It gives me a headache if I do it. And then I also keep a set of good shooting glasses, and these are Smiths. Again, there's a million other great ones out there. I generally only wear these when I need clear glasses, but they also have in this little baggie here the igniter lenses, which are just kind of a bright rose, and the smoke. So if you did bust a pair of glasses or something, you've at least got an option or an alternative. There's that. Those go right in here. And then I do carry one set of electronic earmuffs with me. Sometimes, if it's really cold outside, I'll just wear these all day because they're great for that. But when it's hot, I don't like them. What I do like about these is when you're watching or you're just kind of standing in the background, it's nice to be able to have a conversation with somebody without taking your earplugs in and out. So we'll keep those with us. Okay, and then let's see. One other kind of major thing would be I keep just a basic shop towel with me, and this one's obviously been used. This is just for wiping things down, cleaning up your bolt carrier group before you re-lube it and send it back in. Okay, we'll go in here. And let's see what else. Then we've got, this is one of those things that I always felt nerdy bringing, but now I'm really glad I have them. I've done a couple of matches this year where it was out on a like a ping gravel bay, and you had to go down on your knee for some rifle shots, and frankly, this is awesome. And then in the winter time as well, I'll wear these sometimes, keep my pants dry, but it never hurts to have. And then I do keep one good set of work gloves with me. These are good. Sometimes I'll wear one if I'm going to do a lot of shotgun reloading, because you'll flip the gun over in your hand and you'll be putting shells in, and that can burn you after a while. Also, at the end of the day, if you're cleaning up or there's steel to be cleaned up or moved, it's just really good to have a set with you. Alright, and one other thing that goes in the front pouch is sunscreen and bug repellent, and then I keep this little guy for my face. Goes right there. These guys go here. Alright, and then I do keep a small medical kit with me. There's usually a blowout kits at the matches, so I don't carry like a full medical kit with me, but I keep like Advil and Band-Aids and stuff like that. But I also have found that the athletic tape is really good to have if you happen to get a sprain or you ding up one of your fingers or your thumb loading shotgun. You can just tape it up for the day. That's a good thing to have. And let's see. And we've got footwear. Some guys wear cleats, some guys wear running shoes. I've always just worn either boots when it's hot or when it's cold out, or if I've got an injury like an ankle injury, boots are great for that. And but this is what I tend to wear most of the time, which is just trail running shoes. These have been really good for me. Again, I see a lot of options out there. Some guys wear combat boots, some guys wear cleats, some guys wear really nice running tennis shoes. Some guys, I don't think they give a damn, and they come out and they just run with whatever they got. Alright, so this I think is indispensable. This is just a little pistol slip, and when you're going back and forth between safe areas, if you wanted to take your pistol off or anything like that, you've got to have it in the bag while you're moving it around, so that's that. And then all of our shotshell carriers and our belt. So I keep, this is the loading system I use as my preference, but I also always keep 4 of these with me because I like this system as well. My inner belt and outer belt. So these guys all stack in here nicely. And as we've talked before, my kind of philosophy on everything is just I need options. The more options I have, the easier it is to overcome different challenges at the match. So that all zips up together, and then I run my belt just right here in the center, and this all clips together like so. And then we'll transition over to a little different setup so we can go over setting up the gun cart for the day. So guys, my first match ever, this is pretty much what I look like getting around. This stuff is very, very heavy, but I didn't want to be the nerd, the only nerd I guess, with the gun cart when I got there. So I carried my stuff the first day. So at this point, you're welcome to stop this video if you happen to have a golf cart or a Polaris or a four-wheeler or something you intend to bring to matches, which occasionally you see, especially at the big matches. But for the rest of us that are slumming it, the best option I've found so far is the gun cart. And there are some made-for products that are out there. I think Gander Mountain sells one. There's a couple other online. I'll try to annotate those if I can. But for the rest of us, if you've ever been a father or an uncle or an aunt or a mother or grandmother, grandfather, whatever it might be, you probably know somebody, if not in your own garage, that's got one of these jogging strollers. And really all you need to do is go to any of the big sports stores. I got this particular set at Fleet Farm, but I've seen them at Gander Mountain of all places for less expensive. But they're just ATV gun mounts, and they're bolted on, and they give you plenty of grip to put your guns right on the side of the cart. So I'm going to put all my stuff in here just to give you a little look at how it looks for me, but certainly there's a million other ways to do that. And there's a really good forum link I'll try to get up there as well that just shows 100 different people's gun cart setup. So when I arrive, I showed you the range bag and everything, but I carry this. This is a 511's 2-gun 44-inch bag. It does not fit my shotgun anymore with the longer extension tube, but I leave it dangling out the side with a gun sock on it. But since Solo is still nice enough to loan me his equipment, I've got those. So basically, it holds the 2 guns like so. Just a real quick note on safety. At all the ranges, as long as the guns are pointing down, or I believe it's straight up, it's legal. And also, you need to have your action open on your rifle and on your shotgun. There we go. And then the range bag just drops right here in the middle. And then cooler, which is probably about as important as anything. Guys, when you're out there, I mean, these matches are 8 to 10 hours long sometimes, and you're going to need quite a bit of water and food. I pretty much live on Uncrustables, which is awesome, and I get made fun of regularly, although I've noticed a few guys carrying them now. Those are the silly little crust cut-off sandwiches that come individually wrapped, and then lots of water. Cooler. And then I take my belt on and off all day, as I've talked about in all of our other videos, and I just hang that guy right there. And then another nice thing to have is a chair. Some guys will even bring an umbrella. And check your weather before you go. You never really know, and I think you'll find that a lot of us get our inspiration from the sort of camping and outdoors group. A lot of stuff we wear is more geared towards that than military. So I've always got a set of rain gear, top and bottom, a fleece maybe, and then until I find something better, and I'm still working on this, and I'll certainly let you know if I come up with anything new, but I always keep a piece of cut tarp that goes over the top of the whole thing when it rains. So I hope this helps, guys. Don't be worried about showing up with the gun cart the first time. This is a really good way to go, and I just think you'll find that, especially your first day, you've got so much to think about. Having to hump all that stuff on your back all day certainly shouldn't be one of them. But again, as always, come out with whatever you got. Come play. Come enjoy the game with us. We look forward to seeing you at the range. God bless.